Jake, something happened to me this week, and I'm haunted by it. How intrigued are you?
It feels like I just cracked open a Colleen Hoover novel, and I just can't wait to flip the page.
I was coming home from the gym the other day. It was raining 6 out of 10.
Not bad. When would it be out there?
Pretty nice rain. Hustling to the car, but also knew like the Mythbusters thing about like, hey, walk in the rain, you get less wet than if you run. You heard that?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't buy it either, but I was doing it. I was doing it.
Yeah, what out of 10 do you start to jog? Or you're like, all right, forget Mythbusters, I'm scooting.
7. Like 6 felt a little silly, but I was kind of like, hey, I'm just going to be the cool guy that walks in the rain. I didn't have an umbrella. Anyway, as I'm walking to my car, another woman is walking on the sidewalk, walking in, doesn't have a full gym bag, just has her little like fanny pack looking thing, but is putting her keys back or something and drops her deodorant, like a little like travel deodorant out of it. And I didn't say a word. And I've thought about it for multiple days since.
That's weird. Like, you didn't say anything.
I know. I was like, because it was like, I want to get in my car. It's wet, and I don't know. Yeah. And is it really that big of a deal to you if you're not even going to shower here? You know, you're not bringing a change of clothes,
and it's travel.
It's a travel size, so it's not like a huge financial thing. And is that kind of embarrassing to you that you dropped this? Because like,
would you rather not know at all?
Deodorant's not that embarrassing of a thing to drop, but it's still like kind of a personal thing. And so I froze. And ever since then, I've thought to myself, that woman came back to that sidewalk and saw that deodorant and thought, that thing's ruined. And I could have avoided it, and it haunts me.
You know what we're going to do here at Ghostrunners Incorporated?
Yes.
Is we're going to start, a lot of companies these days are doing diversity training.
Yes.
Pronoun training.
Okay.
Here, we're going to initiate good guy training.
Okay.
I'm going to run you through a series of events.
Okay.
It's like anger management or something, where you're going to have to prove that you know how to be a good guy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't know what some of them will be yet, but I think things like...
it's not going on right now?
No, I think some of the... Well, yeah, let me run you through a little mental test.
Okay.
This is like that boomer's like, your wife wants you to do something. What do you do?
Yeah.
Like, do it for her? Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, you're one of those.
This guy.
Old school.
Knows how to respect a lady.
All right. You are at Arrowhead Stadium.
Go Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm just ready to answer.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like a point.
Nope. Sorry.
Arrowhead Stadium, and someone is walking, and they drop their baby behind them.
Okay.
But they're in a Raiders jersey.
Uh-huh.
What do you say?
I said, how'd you find somebody to procreate with you wearing a Raiders jersey?
You passed.
Yeah! Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking ground, Ghostrunners podcast.
That's fun, Brad. That's fun. Hey, everyone. Grande Boo just happened, but it hasn't happened for Brad and I as we're recording this. So you're going to have to wait till Wednesday to hear all about it.
Yep.
The live in-person podcast recording. It's crazy to think that right now we're recording this. Man, Grande Boo. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be fun. We don't even know. We don't have the memories.
Something unplanned, unexpectedly, either great or hilariously bad happened, I think.
Someone we weren't expecting got a nosebleed.
Yeah.
It was me.
Harrison was not prepared at all, or Harrison was very prepared and brought the house down. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Timon tried his hand at roasting people and realized he should stick to singing.
Or he takes our job. It's like, wow, that went really well for Timon.
Timon's got the itch for it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you got the itch for comedy? I do.
For yourself or for me?
For me.
Oh, okay. When was it?
Freshman year was like when I did I think I maybe talked about this on the podcast, sorry, but did a presentation and I impersonated the teacher who was kind of a boisterous, fun guy. Yeah. And I just pretended like I was him the whole time. And I brought the house down. And I remember walking back, laughing at the memory of other people laughing. And I just thought to myself, I really like that.
I like whatever that was.
I want to do that again. So
I'm sure mine had to come from Kanakuk. That's where I was given all the opportunities to harness this and figure this out. And it was like, man, Middle schoolers love me. I wonder if people my age do. I wonder if I'm funny to them. So
there you go.
That's where it scratched it. Speaking of the Raiders, I want to talk about the Bengals.
Bengals.
How do I say it versus how you're supposed to say it again? I say Bengals, right?
I say Bengals.
And it's more of an A, not an I.
Yeah, probably depending on where you're from.
Bengals.
What do you write with? You write with a pen or a pin?
Pen.
Do you eat eggs or eggs?
I eat neither.
Do you hate eggs or eggs?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Bang.
I hate eggs.
I hate Bengals.
Do you go get a trash bag or a trash bug?
You got two options. Tomato.
Bengals.
Bengals. I was golfing with some Bengals. Blake Ghosty reached out to me when I was in Cincinnati and was like, I mean, this is like a month or two ago. Hey, we're coming through. You want to golf? I was like, dude, of course. I met him before. They were really fun. With him is his brother-in-law, Ethan, who I'd met before, and Ethan's friend, Jake, who I apparently had met before but forgot. Sorry about that.
Well, too late now. If we meet you at Grande Boom, we don't remember. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
So you say sorry or do you say sorry?
All right, riddle me this. But they were awesome. I think we were at the turn or something, and we started talking about football, and two of the guys are really, Ethan and Jake listen to Ghostrunners all the time, and so I was like, well, this was out. I was like, I don't know if you're up to date with like last week's episode, but I just like defended Joe Burrow. You know, I'm kind of bringing that up, taking it back. Yeah, you know what? Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for defending Joe Burrow when Brad called him a dork or whatever. And it didn't really go that route necessarily. And then I'm explaining it to Blake, and I'm telling him like, yeah, you know, Brad and I were ranking things we just don't get. Brad chose Joe Burrow on his list and called him a dork, and you know, whatever. And I was like, and I'm defending him. So I was like, dude, Joe Burrow is like the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Dork though. And
then they were kind of like, who do you think's the first? I was like, what? I mean, I know from Kansas City, but I mean,
yeah.
I can't. Like, are you guys being serious? Like, would you say Patrick Mahomes is the first? It's like, okay, I have to like stop everything. I can't even golf right now. Are you being for real?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good talent, especially in the AFC. I was like, what?
Get out of here.
5 years, 2 MVPs, 2 Super Bowls. No one's done that except Tom Brady.
He's going to be the greatest of all time.
How can you
He may already arguably be up there.
No one else has won more Super Bowls in the last 5 years.
Obviously,
even close.
Yeah, Tom Brady has the stats, but Patrick Mahomes is amazing.
Yeah.
You see that clip on quarterback about, I think it was Jimmy Johnson, like, you're the best I've ever seen do it.
Yeah.
I was like, if Jimmy Johnson's saying it, he's seen a lot of people do it.
Won a lot of Super Bowls in the 80s,
right.
90s, whatever that was.
Yeah.
I couldn't get over it so much that I texted you guys. I was like, y'all, I am with these freaking Cincinnati Bengals fans.
Yeah.
And they are not convinced Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was hopeless. And I really liked the guys, and I was enjoying golfing. But I really did not know how to go on. Because I know you, like, kind of maybe the casual sports fan, Timon, is probably thinking like, well, these guys, Jake and Brad, they live in Kansas City. They're drinking from the Kool-Aid. No. There are a million stats I could throw at you right now without looking a thing up that Mahomes is the best.
Like
Prove it to me. Prove it to me.
Great. Unparalleled.
Go for it.
He's been to the AFC Championship 4 straight years.
Hosted every single one of them too.
Is it 4 or 5?
I think it's 5. It's
AFC, 5. Always freaking cool.
Yeah.
I assume. That's what.
Timon, his first year ever starting, playing a full season, threw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. I don't know if anyone currently playing in the NFL right now has ever done that.
Correct.
Much less the first season they ever played football.
Don't you wish that he didn't play that one game his rookie year?
So he would have
been a rookie.
Shattered every rookie record ever.
Yeah.
Like I think Peyton Manning might be the only person that's done that. Maybe Tom Brady and the Randy Moss, but not 5,000 yards, I bet.
Yeah, no, not even close.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning threw so many interceptions when his rookie year too.
Mahomes just he's the number one in like every statistical category, and he's won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
One of the guys there was like, I just don't know. I'm worried about Mahomes' ankle. I was like, the ankle from last season? Dude, he won 3 playoff games and a Super Bowl on his ankle.
There's a common misconception that like Mahomes is like injury prone. And it's like he's missed like 4 games his entire career? Maybe I don't even
over
know.
the course of 6 seasons.
6 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think he's gotten hurt, but he's not really missed time because he's a tough baddie.
Remind me, what did Joe Burrow do his first season? Oh,
that's right.
Tore his UCLA? Yeah.
Yeah, we all see LA dork.
Herbert's a lame name.
Yeah. We did talk about that in the podcast one time of like, Herbert? You think a guy named Herbert's going to be a good quarterback?
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good. But he's not even in the same class as Mahomes.
Not yet.
Like statistically, take the emotion out of it. Statistically, there's just nothing even close to him. And then put the emotion into it, and it's like, I think Mahomes' weapons, obviously he has Travis Kelce, who's incredible, first ballot Hall of Famer, but like his wide receiver core is not even close to the Bengals wide receiver core.
That's what I was trying to hype them up. I was like, I'm jealous of y'all's receivers. I was like, if Kelce goes down, we're in trouble. You guys, if Burrow goes down, you guys still have a ton of weapons. T. Higgins is 8 feet tall. Just throw it up to him.
Yeah, right. Like if you're out there right now, name a receiver for the Chiefs. You can't. Because if you're not from Kansas City, you don't know.
You would not know it. Not a lot of Chiefs receivers going to get drafted in fantasy this year.
Yet watch what Mahomes does this year with those guys. Like, and then people are going to be like, well, they're really good. And it's like, are they? Or is it just Mahomes being really...
Blake, the guy I was golfing with. Oh, yeah. We don't even need anyone else. We don't need the mics on.
Yeah.
Blake also was like, I mean, I think Lamar Jackson might be up there. And I was like, really? I mean...
Is Blake blind?
Not colorblind, I'll give him that. But they come to find out later, I think he went to Louisville. I was like, that makes sense. I see why you think Lamar Jackson's the best.
I have a buddy, shout out Chris Scholes, big Mississippi State guy, so he loves Dak. But it's like, you don't think Dak is in the top tier.
I was talking to the Dude Perfect guys about Dak because they're all Cowboys guys. And Cody Jones looked me in the eyes, he goes, dude, Dak sucks. I am a diehard Cowboys fan, but we're never going to win big games with Dak Prescott. They're like, we're just so bummed to have him as our quarterback.
And yeah, we could talk about football forever. I know everyone loves when we talk about football, but like Dak is just an Alex Smith kind of like, he's not
pretty good.
He's not going to lose you the game. Like he's gonna.
Well, there was one game specifically last year he did. He threw a pick six to lose the game.
Okay,
against the Jaguars. I was watching that game.
Maybe he's not quite at Alex Smith, but like we know what it's like to be like. We've seen flashes of greatness in our quarterback.
Our team's pretty good.
Yeah. And we could do it if everything goes perfectly for us.
And it never will.
But guess what? You need a Mahomes out there to really go the next step. So, yeah, I don't know. This whole calf strain thing is really making it hard to hate on Joe Burrow too much.
Because he's injured. We don't know how bad it is.
Because I think I still hold true to like Josh Allen's going to be the second best quarterback in the AFC. But now it's going to be like, well, Joe Burrow hurt his calf, so if he didn't hurt his calf, he would have been a number two. It's like, okay. So
I will say those guys were awesome. I invited them all in person. I was like, come to Kansas City. I'm not even for Grande, but just come whenever and hang out because they're awesome. Jake, I really got to know. This is kind of funny. At one point, we're out on the green. We're kind of waiting on other people. And I go, what do you do for work? He kind of looks at me and he holds his ball up and he goes, for birdie. I go, okay. I go, what do you think I asked you? I thought you said, what's this putt for? And I said, no, what do you do for work? But that's birdie. Awesome. You do for birdie.
He's just really excited that he might get a birdie.
Dude, I have a birdie putt. But he works for a home appliance shop. Would that be the word? Home appliance.
Like a manufacturer?
Supplier.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Does he make them, deliver them, sell them?
Sell them. Yeah.
So confidently. Sell for sure, dude.
Sell.
He sells them for sure. Yeah. He's a seltzer.
Salesor.
Uh-huh.
And I think they do like maintenance as well. Like an installation.
For birdie.
Yeah.
Okay. Going anywhere with that or just that's the fact?
That was it. No. So I was talking to him. I was like, dude, I got some, first of all, I love laundry. Let's talk.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk washers, dryers, whatever.
Right.
Also, I was like, my wife's mom.
Is it weird calling
mother-in-law? Yeah. Well, all of it's weird. I'm still figuring out the terminology. It's like my ex-girlfriend's now mom, my mother-in-law.
Ex-girlfriend.
I was like, she just got this all-in-one washer dryer. And he was like, oh, dude. He's like, those are working surprisingly well. We're all really impressed with it. And I was like, I think it's so awesome. And he was all, I haven't heard from Angie how it's doing. But dude, I want to get what, you don't need a dryer vent hookup. So you could put one anywhere as long as you have a water pipe.
I've heard that. I wonder how.
So I'm all in. He said condensation dries it, and we're like, what? And he's like, I'm not a scientist. I just sell them.
It's a condensation.
You heard of the water cycle? So
like
evaporation, condensation.
Aquifers come in and they do the things.
It's a reservoir.
And then, you just, the delta.
Runoff.
So.
Fills up the ocean.
You get it.
It'll close will be dry. Mm-hmm. He said they work really well, flying off the shelves. And so I was like, dude, I should get one then. Let's sell the 2 I have in the old, gross, stingy basement and put it in Rachel's closet where we already have like a little water hookup.
Oh, you do?
I think we could run it it's right next to the toilet.
Perfect.
Yes.
Fun.
How fun would it be to do laundry in your closet?
I think you should. Oh, so fun. I've seen people do it.
So easy.
Oh, yeah.
And
on the main floor?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that's clutch. I would buy it and make sure you like it and it works really well before selling the other ones.
That's a good point.
Yeah, just in case.
I think mainly talk to Angie firsthand,
Also
see how
true.
she likes it. Yeah, he's like, dude, you press one button, come back, 2 hours later or whatever. Clothes are all washed and dried.
That is fun.
Yeah. Now you can only do one load at a time, kind of, but in a way,
How often are you really like, I mean,
We have no
ideally
children.
you would love to do, change one out, put the other one in, but like that doesn't really realistically happen that often. And
if
you
it's
don't need
in
to
my
that often.
closet, I'll do it laundry every night. I'll never be behind on laundry.
Yes, Catherine, I'm very appreciative. She is the one that does the laundry. And so I never complain about the frequency. But if it were up to me, I would do it every single day.
Right.
Just to always stay on top of it and be like,
Nice.
just part of the routine.
It's like having your computer charged. Feels good.
It does.
I feel strong that way.
It does.
So yeah, I found that out probably the 11th hole. And then the next, 6, all we did was just talk appliances. And I loved it. And everyone thought I was joking around. I was like, no, I'm serious. I want to get one. He was like, dude, I will make sure it gets delivered to your house from
Cool.
Cincinnati. I was
Cool.
like, fun. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're like, once you get married, once you grow up, appliances are so fun. They're like the new video game consoles.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to talk
PS5.
appliances. Yeah. I almost got scammed earlier this week.
Travel deodorant.
Nope, not travel deodorant.
Good.
Maria, I've been posting some things. I told you I emptied out the storage unit last week. So have been selling a few things that I have from that. Trying to sell this tabletop, really cool thing.
Been seeing a lot of that on Facebook.
Have you?
Yep.
Good. Like it next time.
All right.
All right.
Show me you've seen it.
Show me you've seen it. Now you've seen one.
And I see one, kid.
Oh man. Oh no. Okay. I was like, they removed all their messages. No, they didn't. They just said, "Is this available?" I said, "Yes, it is." Blah blah blah. They asked for my phone number, which I gave them. No problem. You want to text instead of whatever? And then they said something along the lines of, "Well, can you change the price?" I said, "No, this is how much it is." They're like, "Okay,
Nice.
great. I'm ready to pick it up today. What's your address?" And I got a little leery because this person's name is Maria, Mariya. No Facebook profile.
I would say
picture.
Mariah.
Mariah, maybe. No Facebook profile picture. Joined Facebook in 2023.
That's recent.
No other profile to be known. And so I thought to myself, I'm not giving this person my address just in case.
Good.
So I said, let's meet at the Quick Trip by my house. Gave him the Google Maps link to it. Not even an address, just in case. I said, let me know when you'd like to meet. And they said something. They deleted it, but I responded, haha, what? Checking scam? Maybe they said like, send me the code. I think it was like, send me the code that you get on your phone. I want to make sure you're not scamming me with your phone number. And I was like, what? And they're like, well, would you like this? Yes or no? And I said, I'm not sure what you're asking. Check your phone, inbox messages. Just text me those 6 digits. And they sent me something that said, Google Voice, here is your confirmation code, blah, blah, blah. And I just responded, LOL, you're a joke. Oh, sorry.
What did you say to them?
I said, LOL, you're a joke. Nice try. Reporting you for attempting to scam. Got him.
I wonder what the scam is. Did you look it up afterwards?
I did. I looked up Google Voice scam, and it was something like if they get enough of your information, they can steal your identity through Google or something like that.
Then they get your number, then they get your address, then they get your tabletop, so to speak.
And they said, actually, a lot of scammers in here, the number is checking for scammers and proving the real posts. And I wanted to be, I was kind of frustrated because I was like, I'm going to get some money for these tables. And I didn't end up getting them. And so I was really tempted to be really mean. But I tried to be like very directly, like make them feel bad in a kind way. So here's what I responded.
I love this approach.
You're a joke. Yeah, I know. First of all, hey man, you're a joke. Okay? You're a joke.
Look at yourself in the mirror.
Do you see yourself? Ha ha, joke. I said these things because they said, there's a lot of scammers here, blah, blah, blah. I said, thanks for looking out for me and not trying to scam me and rob me of my identity. I've reported you all for your great behavior. That was my sarcastic one. And then I was like, I need to love like Jesus a little more. Nope, never mind. I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I just also said, really fun life you have trying to scam other people. You should reevaluate your decisions and get a job that makes you feel good at the end of the day.
Oh, that's nice.
I think that's like, to me, if I were scamming people all day
You need that.
and somebody says that to me, I would at least take it to heart.
Yeah.
And then I said one more thing. Do you understand what you're doing is wrong and you'd be much happier in life doing something that's good?
That's nice.
This person's
No
like, "Man,
responses.
maybe I'm a jock.
Yeah. Oh gosh, am I a jerk being a joke? And so anyway, just that's all I said. But I was just like, I wanted to like go in on this person, like, this is so frustrating. Like, what's your life? And I kind of did that, but in just like hey, just think about doing something more fulfilling. I bet you're not getting paid that much more to do this than another job that
is legal.
Yeah. And not scamming people out of very inconvenient things. And I'm like pretty privy. I'm a privy guy.
One of the previous I've seen.
I won a privy pageant one time. I'm pretty privy to this kind of stuff. And I still almost like gave him my address because I was like, yeah, I'll meet up with you.
I know what people love to joke like, oh, how'd Brad end up with Catherine? They don't see the priviness that I see.
No, they don't.
They're like, do you even see for a second how privy Brad is?
This guy's a privator. Yeah.
Are you saying predator? No, I'm privy. I'm a privator.
Trust me, he's privy. The guy might not seem so, but he's
Total
privy.
privo.
Yeah. priv-ball. So
Total priv-ball. That's a new Twitter bio. But, you know, Nickelback lover, vegan, total priv-ball.
priv-ball.
Because I'm privy.
Anyway, just didn't love that.
I have something to say about all that, but not after I talk to you about. Yeah. My voice is hurting, but Brad's is not. So you get a little best of both worlds there.
I'm running on fumes, and that helped it. You know?
Did it? Yeah. Fire you up a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't even know why I pull up my notes on Good Ranchers. I know what I have to say. They've got prime pork.
Oh, boy.
They've got better than organic chicken.
Oh, boy.
They've got Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef. Okay.
Outstanding meat.
Outstanding meat.
All comes from America.
America.
Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos.
Their prime pork is new. It's like prime steak.
But pork is from the pigs.
It's 100% American raised pork. You could trust and enjoy.
Gosh, it's good. It's good.
It's good. $30 off any box of America's best beef, chicken, and pork today. Code GRKC. Go nuts.
Go crazy. Get privy on some meat.
Become privy to what you're missing out on.
I'm privy into it. Yeah.
Me and the wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Wow!
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Focus. American Meat Delivered. GoodRanchers.com.
Check them out. GRKC, $30 off.
New prime pork. Yeah.
Yeah, try them out. It's worth it. It's worth it. You'll come back for more.
You'll be salivating for more. Gonna have a Pavlonian response to it.
I wish. Time. Take it out. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. Oh, man.
You were talking about being kind of like direct, but, you know, make them feel bad a little bit.
I just want to be like kind, but also like, hey, not that kind. I want to be like honest. I want to be like, you could be better. Whoever you are, whatever country you're in, you could be better than this, Mariah. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I shared this with you a little bit yesterday. Wasn't necessarily planning on talking about the podcast, but a very large organization within pickleball reached out to me and they wanted to work with me. So I was like, oh, fun. Yeah, let's do it. And then someone else got involved in the email thread. I'm not going to say her name, but Brad hates the name.
I don't know if I hate it. I just think it's interesting. It's like
it
okay,
fits the vibe of being
if this
sassy.
girl's annoying, it's probably because her name is this.
What is the name? What would be the equivalent to her name? I want to dox her in case somehow this gets back to her. But like,
I almost just said her name.
It'd be like Heathen. Is that too close?
That's so close.
People are gonna think her name's Heather. Her name's not Heather. Okay, that's not that close.
It's like not when it's like Timon name. It'd be like saying Tryman.
No, it is not that close. Do you remember her name? It's not that close to her name.
What'd you say? Hevden?
Yeah, I'd be like, her name is Hevden. I feel like that adequately
Timon.
describes.
Write down 5 guesses you have for this girl's name.
Goodness,
There's no way Timon's going to get it. This girl's name we've never heard of before. It's like a brand new name. All right, Timon, we'll let you work on that.
Getting one.
I'll keep.
What's the one you got?
Dang it!
One.
We gotta mute that.
Yeah, bleep that out. I mean, I don't know. I can't think of 5 options, but there's an obvious first one.
Is that a common name?
I've heard it.
Really?
Yeah, I know. There's a.
I think I would've guessed that.
Nice girl that I know the name.
Hey, you gotta go bleep it again.
Shoot! That'd be funny if it's bleeped twice.
No, yeah. I know tons of Oh, no, I'm not saying. I'm going to try to say I'm just saying Oh, my gosh.
This episode's getting crazy.
I totally did not mean to say it again. That's so funny.
No, I was kidding.
Anyway, geez. Well, nothing I'm going to say is going to be better or funnier than that. Basically, this girl gets involved and is all of a sudden like, pump the brakes. Whoa. I don't know if we should be doing this. You guys don't really have the following that I think you should have to be doing this. And
She said all that. I didn't hear you say that.
yeah, so
Oh.
it's just like,
Well, no wonder.
well, I mean, you guys reached out to us, and I'm being so polite. Like my initial email before HD got in the mix was throw them off the scent.
Yeah.
Was like before she got in the mix, I was just like, oh, this is so fun. Like we would love to add value to you guys in any way. Let us know what you're interested in.
Right.
I could do this. I could do this. I mean, just one of the better emails I've ever sent. And then she comes in and is like, no, I don't really know if you should be doing all this, whatever. And just like, okay, well, why don't you just let us know what we can do? And it's like, well, I'll tell you another thing you can't do is this. It's like, this is, the worst email chain I've ever been a part of. Like, did I go on a date with you at some time? Like, you have a personal vendetta against me? What is going on?
Yeah. Do you not did pickleball somehow, were you a part of this organization and then, or was I supposed to be pickleball?
Yeah, no, pickleball's
said
good.
pickleball.
Yeah, I said pickleball. Just bleep the whole story out.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I've been just trying to be so nice. And like, I don't want to respond right away because that's the issue. It's like, she said to me something, my thumbs get typing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we've reached 6 million people in the last 3 days. Is this something you'd like to be a part? Okay, probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I nicify this?
Okay, here you go.
Hey.
Good guy school. Back
Good guy
to
school,
you.
yeah.
The pupil becomes the teacher. You say you approach it with humility. You're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overstep my bounds here. I was under the understanding of this, and this. I do think, and then but also have some pride for yourself and be like, I do think that we have some legs to stand on. We've had over 6 million views in the last 3 videos that we posted or something like that. That shows to me like, okay, you're not some jerk that's just like, listen here, Hevden, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you're not going to be like, okay, yeah, we won't do anything with you because we're not, worthy of this. It's like, well, I think we have at least some ground to stand on.
I stand on ground.
Dig with. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe Timon guessed the name.
I 100% can. I thought you were going to say like some other like kind of like guttural name, like, but a real name, not Hevden. No one's ever heard of that.
I thought it was great. I thought it matched the vibe because it's a weird name.
If you're listening and want to comment on YouTube, your guess, I guarantee you 17 people or more will guess this name.
Dang it. Well, maybe this is the revenge she gets.
That's right.
Getting doxxed unintentionally. You're rude to me in an email.
Thousands of people listening. Oh, man.
Anyway, so there's that.
I've had some random like frustrations with a lot of strangers and stuff lately. Just yesterday, I was turning onto your street from the main street down here.
I hear you. Hevden Avenue.
We'll call it, yeah. We'll call it, no, I'm just kidding. And this woman had her left turn signal on. And so I thought she was going to turn. I was going to turn. We were going to do the little thing. And instead she like went past me and like honked her horn and like did this thing. And I just just very justifiably I was just like, you have your turn signal on. Like I was like saying the whole conversation. I was like, no, you do not get mad at me. You had your turn signal on. You have your turn signal on right there. And she was just like, just like putting her arms up. And it was one of those like, I just have so much righteous anger at this woman right now.
Righteous anger is
Oh,
good.
just like, no, it's your fault.
Your turn signal.
And to be fair, she was going to turn at the next street, which was like,
premature turn sig.
And so it's like, okay, do you wait till the very last minute to put on your turn signal? But like, she was getting really frustrated. At least see my side, lady.
Hey.
Well, I saw her side eventually, but I was livid.
And what was her name? Don't say her actual name, but something like close to it.
It was something like Drether.
Habitha.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Timon, think of 5 names. I can only think of one. Right off the bat.
I mean, there's one obvious one. I don't know.
Golly.
All right. Not great at that.
Just say it in real name next time,
All right. All right, next time. Next time. Real quick, also from the Cincinnati area, where'd it go? I forgot which city. Yeah, it was Cincinnati, specifically, actually. There were so many ghosties. I mean, at all the cities. Shout out all the ghosties. But Sarah Sasson, you recognize that name?
Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah. Good name.
Yeah.
Her and her sister both came to the show. She's been an F12, loyal, just fan and supporter of us. And so it was good to see her in person again. She got me I guess us, Brad. I don't know. It's labeled to me.
No, that's okay. What's
Us.
mine is ours.
Well, you're going to want to share this because it's an ice cream place that's only in Cincinnati.
Yay!
I mean, maybe it's in other places. I don't know. You ever heard of Graders, Timon?
No.
Ever seen this logo?
Graders.
So I should have opened this before I got to the podcast studio and while I was still in Cincinnati. But hey, now we got to go back, see Swick,
Yeah.
see Jensen,
It's a quick drive, easy drive.
and we have an ice cream gift card. So thank you, Sarah. But also in her note to us, she wrote down future s'mores ideas. So let's just store these away.
I have a document. I'm going to write it down. Go.
Should we put in the document?
Yep.
Best sports moments in history.
Oh my
I
gosh.
love that one.
Quick off the top. Jordan's over Brian Russell.
Oh, that's one too that I could like barely remember too. So that's extra special.
Okay.
I was watching that game. First thing I thought of, Carl Lewis winning that race in front of Hitler.
Whoa. I don't even know. I know Carl Lewis winning, but I didn't know it was Schroeder Hitler.
Honestly, I may not have the facts right,
That sounds
but
cool.
I think that
Carl
was a
Lewis
cool
is
moment.
that old?
Jesse Owens.
Thank you. It's like
Jesse
Carl Lewis,
Owens.
I thought it was like the 70s or something.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's not. It's just best moment that you could think of.
Yeah,
probably.
off the top. Yeah, Jesse Owens winning the race in front of Hitler.
If it happened, Babe Ruth calling a shot.
If it happened. What else would you throw in there? Just Patrick Mahomes the last 5 years.
I mean, what about like,
Oh, the Dodgers guy when he's celebrating like this?
I don't believe what I just saw.
Yeah,
Kirk
that was pretty
Gibson.
sweet. Yeah, Kirk Gibson. Yeah, that's his name.
Like limping around. What about like, I don't know if this is an honorable mention. The Michael Phelps when he came back and like won by like
a
length.
fingernail?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's crazy. I remember like I feel like I was glued. Everyone was glued to the Olympics when Michael Phelps that year.
2008 Olympics,
Yes.
Redeem team,
Yes.
mainly Michael Phelps too. 2 years earlier, let's throw in Apollo Antonono in there. It's a good time for the Olympics.
Sure.
I would throw in, that clip of, I'm going to get a lot of these names and kind of facts run too. Marlins player who passed away probably like 10 years ago or so.
Oh, and then the guy, yeah.
And then the next game after he passed away, their leadoff batter, who I think went all season without a home run, leads off the game with a home run.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
like highlight is crazy.
Yes.
Anything like that. Fun sports moment.
Those are fun. Okay, fun. Best sports moments in history.
Okay. Best Thanksgiving foods.
I have that one on my list.
Fun.
I think.
Most iconic / memorable Halloween costumes.
Okay.
Best Christmas songs.
Oh, have we done that one?
No, I don't think so. Best things about summer. Rachel would love that one. Highlights of being married. Timon, see what you got. And then most awkward places to have the giggles.
Oh, fun.
Thanks, Sarah Sasson.
All right, I wrote them all down. Have the giggles. I had a buddy of mine. He's actually my best man in my wedding, Casey. Anytime he was embarrassed, he would laugh.
Oh, really?
And it's bad. Like, it's like, because he said one thing, he's like, I shouldn't have said that. And then he, like, so then
laughing.
he like laughs in the person's face and he's like, this is bad. Shouldn't do this.
One thing I am not embarrassed to talk about is Main Street Roasters.
No dog. No
I
dog.
will shout it from the rooftops as long as my throat's feeling okay. Oh, buzz, buzz, Buzz.
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 You're a dog.
Hey, don't be a joke. Order your Main Street Ross. Stars.
Rhyme. Stay rhyme. MainStreetRoasters.com. One of my favorite URLs to go to. / Yeah, I guess the / at the beginning. We don't have any kind of special link. http:// MainStreetRoasters.com.
Did you know that Main Street Roasters also has merch? If you didn't know that, you should check it out. They have a lot of different cool shirts. They have mugs. I'm a big swag guy, and it's fun to support people like that for your swag. So they have wonderful shirts, wonderful mugs to go, coffee mugs, all these different types of those.
That's
So
all that in a bag of, in a what is the phrase? All that
Bag
in
of chips.
And a bag of chips. I was going to say tricks, and that didn't sound right.
Uh,
All that? Throw in some magic tricks. Oh.
spoiler.
So yeah, go get your coffee, get your beans, get your grounds, get your mugs, whatever. Check them out. GRKC, we appreciate y'all.
Yes. Main Street Roasters.
Brad, you want to give us a little underrated, overrated?
Yeah, let's do it. Taylor Swift. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, underrated, overrated. Okay, just a few here. I got AI, Timon. It stands for artificial intelligence. It's kind of, I feel like it's definitely taken like a huge, wave kind of thing. It was like a big deal. And then all of a sudden, I feel like people aren't talking about it as extremely as they were.
Yeah.
But people still seem to be very about it. AI, underrated, overrated, aptly rated.
May I go first?
Yes.
Please.
Underrated.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think there's just too much that's going to happen with it. It's not talked about.
Okay.
I'm not saying I have a lot of specifics that I would like specifically say, but I think it's under recognized.
Yeah.
Are you? It is very recognized, but it's like, yeah, I don't know.
I kind of have a hard time wrapping my mind completely around it, but I get scared of it a little bit. Are you a little intimidated?
I think people might be underestimating how scary it can be.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know exactly. I think to me, it already feels like the internet is a place where people can spout lies and like make up stuff, and it's hard to defend it. It's like, I didn't say that. And then all of a sudden when you like put in like videos and photos and all this stuff of like, that looks very real, that's when it gets really scary to me.
Yeah.
So.
And like manipulating videos like and stuff, which is so much easier with AI.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
What do you think, Jacob?
I'm trying to decide. I think, in a sense, it is underrated I think AI is underrated when it comes to what the future of journalism and media is going to look like. Like, we will not be able to trust anything 5 to 10 years from now because everything could be doctored and faked and, deep faked. But in another sense, I do think it's overrated because we're still humans at our core, and our biology isn't changing, and what we want and what we desire when it comes to interaction, when it comes to education and relationships aren't going to change. So it's never going to take over our life as much as some people might want you to think it is.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's just scary. Yeah, like the news aspect of it. But then it's like, I can only trust you if I'm in the same room as you almost.
Yeah, we're going to go back to like caveman style. Spread news via word of mouth.
Which could be nice to like all of it. Maybe, no, this isn't true. But I was going to say, like, is it going to make social media obsolete? Or like social media news obsolete? And then all of a sudden we're not relying on our phones all the time to look at news. And it's like, we only trust
True Social.
Yeah. Because there's no AI there.
True Social and Parler. Those are the ones I'm on.
I'm a Parler guy only.
Yeah, privy to Parler.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Changing it up. I don't know enough about this to even really have an opinion. Air fryers. People love their air fryers. They make food in it. Overrated, underrated, aptly rated. You guys have one, Timon?
No.
Great. You guys
I've
have
heard.
one?
Rachel has it. Loves it.
Okay. Tell me more about what she makes.
Yeah, I don't have a position to come from on this. So take it away.
What did we talk about this with you guys before? The the main air fryer company went out of business because so many people bought them in 2020, and then it's just not a thing you need to buy more of. So they're kind of everyone who needed one or wanted one already got one. So they just lost a ton of money the last 2 years and just went under. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
They were one of the products of 2020 probably.
Wow.
That and
Because
sanitizer.
they were so successful in that year. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. It's
That's
just not,
crazy.
it's like selling mattresses or something. It's just
But But then again, so many appliances are like that. Like you buy a KitchenAid mixer, you don't need another KitchenAid mixer.
That's a great word.
You just
I
have
read
to
one article.
Diversify from air fryers, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they just couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, bummer for them.
Bummer for them.
And they're great. I mean, they're probably underrated for those people who have never used one or utilized it. Just like the cleanup is so much easier and quicker than traditional whatever you're cooking, and it's pretty fast, and you still get some crispiness.
Yeah,
What you're getting. It's like the speed of a microwave, but the crispiness of like something that would be cooked in the oven.
The speed of a microwave, it can go that fast?
You know, equivalent to it. Yeah, I mean, you
Like
can make
3
stuff.
minutes or
yeah,
something?
Yeah, pretty quick. Yeah.
So, okay, you put in Good Rancher's chicken in there, like little cubes of it. What comes out? Like, there's not, I genuinely don't understand. Like, there's no breading or anything, right? How is that, like, how does it get crispier?
So like, we don't make chicken in there, or maybe Rachel does, but like salmon is like great. Like kind of like really fries it up.
It just kind of like gets the skin hotter than the rest of it?
Yeah, it like heats it all up, cooks it, and it's got a little crispiness to it. People
still
are always telling me to
healthy?
do pizza rolls with it. I like my pizza rolls a certain way. The oven is doing a great job.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so aptly rated?
But for me, yeah, aptly, I don't know, it does a good job. There's still a little bit of cleanup.
I've always kind of like been tempted to get one, but our kitchen is not huge, and Catherine's like, it takes up a lot of kitchen space. I don't think we need one. So
Okay, Kath.
I guess that means my family stance is officially overrated
Okay. Family stance.
without ever using one or knowing anything about it. You mentioned this last week, Jake, for the Cleveland? I don't remember. One of Indianapolis roundabouts. Was it Indianapolis?
Yeah, it was Indianapolis. Carmel, Indianapolis.
Okay.
Underrated or overrated? I don't know how to rate them. I like them. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I like roundabouts.
Yeah.
How are they rated, though? What do you think?
I think they're 100% underrated.
Yeah, I like them.
I would love if we took away every stop sign in America and had roundabouts.
Every time you're at a four-way stop, think to yourself, would I have rather just kept going? That's what a roundabout can do for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
My dad, we got like 3 or 4 of them in Olathe, probably when I was 12 years old. And I genuinely, my dad would say, roundabouts, best thing to happen to Olathe. Like every time we used them. It was like almost like a joke. Like roundabouts, best thing to happen to Olathe. Because all of a sudden, yeah, these 4-way stops turned into like, yeah, you just keep going. And they're awesome. I think they're very underrated.
You like them, Timon?
Yeah, I do. I think they've never failed to make me like sometimes just ever so slightly nervous. I've never
Fair.
I've never felt fully confident in my ability to like, do I understand how this thing works?
Some
Yeah.
of the two-lane
Like
ones.
sometimes I'm like,
Sure.
who am I? Like, who exactly am I looking out for? Like, and yeah, when they have multiple lanes, it gets a little
Yeah.
confusing.
That's
But they're like really for like as far as speed and efficiency, they're so much better than like a 4-way stop.
That's
Yes.
probably why they're not like literally every single stoplight and everything is because they're more dangerous, right? Or they're more expensive.
They got to be more dangerous.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
bet $10 million are more dangerous than a four-way stop.
I would bet that as well.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to take me up on it. No. All right.
No, but
There was a roundabout on our honeymoon in the Bahamas. So to get from the pro shop of the golf course to the 12th hole, which you have to start at the 12th hole because all the holes are flooded.
Yeah.
You have to go out on the road. And so the first day we golfed, we had a guy kind of show us the way. Didn't think much of it, just kind of followed him. And then the next day, it's just Rachel and I. So first of all, I'm having to like remember, how do we get here again? And then having to go out on the road. The first day too, there was no one on the road. It's like, well, that's kind of nice. You know, I'm just a little golf cart, but no one's really out here. The next day, timed it up to where there are so many cars, including a school bus is behind me. And I have to go across a roundabout, driving the opposite direction of what I used to, driving on the left side of the road and doing a roundabout in like busy traffic. And I'm at a golf cart.
no way.
And it was, yeah, that was a little stressful.
Yeah.
Just like everything I know about right of way,
Right.
left of way.
Yeah,
now. You know, it's
right.
all opposite.
In London, they literally have like on the sidewalk, like crosswalks, they'll say, look this way and look that way.
Oh, that's nice.
For like tourists probably that are American, don't know any better, but they don't have those in Bahamian roundabouts.
No, not a great Exuma Firefest.
You have anything else to say about roundabouts?
I don't think so.
Great. Drone shows, overrated, underrated.
Oh, those
outrated.
are sweet.
Those are sweet.
I've never seen one. Seen a lot of videos.
I went and saw one at the Royals game last year, and it was awesome.
Yeah, put me down for underrated.
Yeah.
Dude Perfect had it as part of their show.
Oh, wow.
That was
inside.
sweet. Yeah, indoors.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
Drone shows are awesome.
Yeah, it's like fireworks type show.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah.
I would say, from what I've seen, compared to fireworks, I think 75% of the fireworks experience for me is the noise. I just love
Okay.
like the deep, like the fireworks sound. So like if we're comparing them to fireworks, from what I can tell, I wouldn't like them as much. But
Okay.
like on their own, from what I've seen, aptly rated, underrated. I don't know.
I think
I'd love to see one.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say on the other side of that, when you have little kids that don't love the sound of fireworks,
Ooh, yeah.
I think that my kids would love drone shows a lot, and they do
Yeah.
not like the fireworks.
They kind of remind me of like a marching band, like they're slowly taking the shape of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like on a football field.
It's
They're
like, what's it going to be?
What's it going to be? Oh, they're doing a trick shot, dudes.
That's pretty cool. I bet the Dude Perfect one was awesome.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
And some of the dudes were operating the drones, probably.
And they were duding it up.
They were duding. Okay, just a few more. Barbie. Oh, no, I was kidding. Twilight is getting a TV revival. I don't know what that means. I wrote it down a while back. Maybe there's a TV show coming about Twilight.
I mean, revival's always good, right?
Yeah.
Billy Graham, he's big on it.
I think it's the exact same thing as the Billy Graham Crusades, but just with Ella and Bella and Jacob and Edward
Hedgen?
and another guy. Overrated. Twilight's overrated, right? It's got to be. I saw one of the movies when I was dating a girl in high school that wanted to watch it. Didn't watch much of the movie because it sucked. Just kidding.
That's pretty funny. It's crazy how like profitable, marketable, whatever you want to say, vampires are. I mean, I feel like people made a lot of money off vampires.
Vampires in general, overrated, underrated.
Overrated.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
What's that one? I mean, there's a band about vampires. There's a show about vampires.
Well, Vampire Weekend's not about
Olivia
vampires.
Rodrigo has a new song called Vampire.
Yes, she does.
True Bloods or whatever. True Blood?
Oh yeah, the Vampire Diaries. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
What's the band?
Vampire Weekend, but that's not like a...
Still, vampiric
Good band.
in its
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah, yeah.
What's with the vampire?
I don't know.
Only vampire like Count Chocula.
Count Chocolitis.
That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
There's there's still a thing though. It's like not just like there's a new movie I saw a preview for, like going to see Sound of Freedom. It's like about this, like, I think it's Dracula or something, just like on a ship.
Yeah, it's just...
It's like, I don't get the hype.
Yes, that's a good, like, whatever that s'mores was about. We call them Barbies. Like, things that we don't get that
still
everyone
get
else
it.
likes. Like,
Yeah.
Put them all in the same category. Zombies, vampires.
Dude, zombies. Yeah, what? Okay.
You zombie guy.
not a zombie guy, but I kind of get it.
Rob Zombie. You into it?
Not a Rob Zombie guy.
Walking Dead?
Not a Walking Dead guy. Kind of a Walking Dead guy for a little bit. My dad and I got into that. Like for like the 6 months I was home before I got married, we watched some Walking Dead. I kind of like the zombies is still like within the realm of, I was about to say possibility. That's not true, but like it's like real life with zombies happening. Like it's like you get
I
to.
think zombies might be kind of a thing, like like voodoo stuff. I don't know.
Like
Oh,
bath
really?
salts?
I think zombies.
What do you
are
mean?
kinda
It
real.
might be kind of. A
I'm
thing.
pretty sure. Like I think that zombies actually exist, depending on how close they are
What?
to whatever they are in shows.
You think they exist?
But I think like,
Whoa, 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 whoa!
hey,
You
I'm thinking
think-
like countries that practice like voodoo and stuff. I think they can make something similar happen.
Oh.
It's
Interesting.
I think it's
I don't know enough to defend it.
pretty dark stuff. I don't know.
Voodoo
Do
zombie.
zombies exist? All I'm saying is The Walking Dead was a cool idea because it was like, what would I do in that situation? How would I defend myself against all these zombies?
I don't like Googling voodoo stuff. It's scary.
Timon does, so
Timon, you would love Haiti.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Haiti.
Have you been down there?
No, I haven't, but I've heard stuff.
Yeah, we went down there, and it's there's a spiritual battle going on in Haiti, big time. Didn't see any zombos, but still.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff, but voodoo. No, I'm just kidding.
Not much of a voodoo guy.
I like zombie. Like I like the idea of like being able to mow down some zombies.
It doesn't hit the same if it's vampires. It doesn't seem like they. You know,
No.
I don't want to mow them down. Just want to avoid them.
Yeah, I don't get the vamps. Especially like when they were like love interests for all these girls in high school that we were,
Yeah, what was that little kink? Why did that exist for a little bit?
I don't know.
Oh, I want his fangs.
it was the same people that liked Orlando Bloom and Lord of the Rings.
The elfish ears.
It's like something about this world that they sank
Slightly
into.
manipulated.
All right. I got a few more here. Grandeboo, overrated, underrated, operated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Severely underrated.
Severely underrated. If we do it again someday, who knows?
I mean, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was so great.
Oh, I'm still tired from it. Yeah, that's about it. I wrote down microphones. You guys want to talk if microphones are overrated, underrated?
Microphones. Let me hit you with one.
Okay.
John Kander. Overrated, underrated.
Oh my gosh, underrated.
Really? How so?
Just
I don't know if I agree. Convince me.
Okay. It's the best quality leather goods that you can buy.
Okay. I'm coming around on it.
I don't think that I realized that there are different like types of leather for different applications, and I learned that through John Kander, and I've been enjoying the shoes that I've been wearing from John Kander that are specifically leather shoes for shoe wearing. Does that make sense?
That checks out. I called John last night and I said, "Hey, Johnny C."
JC.
He said, "It's not John Candy." I said, "I know. He's dead. You're John Kander." And I said, "Just quick question. Do you like make any commitments to your, customers or anything?" He said, "Yeah, 4 of them.
Boy, do we.
1, durability. 2, environmentally certified. 3, accessible pricing. And 4, we commit to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness."
Come on.
And I said, "All right, see you later."
Are they veteran owned or are they just owned by like some Joe Schmoes?
As far as I'm concerned, veteran owned.
Yeah.
And even, not how I'm concerned, but just factually,
Also true.
they are veteran owned.
And do they have good hearts for like, boosting the economy in Colombia where they've done mission work for multiple generations of families?
As far as I'm concerned, yes. JohnKander.com. Get yourself some leather. Bags, wallets, belts, shoes for shoe wearing. You were talking about that earlier.
Yes, the shoes are great. I've been wearing them to church. Also, the duffel bag is the greatest duffel bag I've ever had.
Don't sleep on the duffel, but you could sleep on the duffel if you wanted, and it would smell good.
It smells nice. It's breathable. Yeah. I mean, if you're a compartments guy, which I think guys love compartments.
Yes.
You love having little pockets for different things. That duffel bag will make you so happy. It's so fun. It's so cool. The best gifts for men out there right now.
It's so fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
Yeah, John Kander.
John and Kander. Dang it. I don't know. You can get a discount of 20%.
It's 20 freaking percent.
20%. That's 1/5 of the cost. Gone. Out of here.
1 over 5.
Imagine a pizza. Okay? You take out 1/5 of that. Divide it into 5 pieces.
Can we do pie?
Imagine a pizza pie. Is that
Got
what you
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Imagine a pizza pie. You cut it into 5 pieces. You take out one of the pieces. Gone. That is the price that you get off of it. You only have to pay for this part of the pizza, but you get the whole pizza. And that's John Kander.
That's a decent chunk.
Yeah, a huge chunk.
Yeah. Huge chunk, I tell you.
I tell you what.
All right, go check them out.
They're the real deal. John and his team. Check them out. You'll enjoy them. GRKC, 20% off, johnkander.com. Oh, johnkander.com. Brad.
What now, Brad?
I think we talk about the thing you were Timon.
I was thinking I had some questions from Ghosties.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's do a few of those.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jake.
All right.
And then we can be done because we're both getting very tired.
Okay.
Loopy.
Shoot. I need to actually find some now.
All right. In the meantime, I wrote down in my notes, I ate a whole apple.
Core?
The whole apple.
Oh.
I spit out the seeds and I spit out the stem. That was it. I'd always heard legend that my grandpa, George O. Berkster, did it. And I was like, how does he do that? I did it.
What's
And
the core taste like?
Not as bad as you think. It's a little bit like harder. Like
Hard apple?
chewy. Yeah.
Hard apple cider?
Yeah. But once you get that stem out of there, you can go for it. And it's kind of a man's move now, and I kind of like it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just get it down and just keep eating.
Yeah, you kind of get it to like the nub, and then you take out the stem, and I just went on top and on bottom, and just the seeds kind of dangled out and threw those out, and then went right for the middle, the pit.
Planted an apple seed that day.
Yeah,
That's fun.
thanks. Go ahead, Timon.
All right. Do you have any tips on learning to drive? This is from May Williams.
Ooh.
Did you learn better with your mom or your dad growing up?
I don't think one comes to mind. Did you?
My mom was way better.
Really?
No offense, Dad. My dad was so nervous. You could just tell the whole time, like he was not comfortable with me in the car. And my mom did a lot better job of like teaching me the ropes and like being patient, I think. My dad was much more like defensive and like, watch out for this person, watch out for that. So my mom also taught me how to brake pretty smoothly. So I guess my tip is
Go with Brad's mom.
yeah, hire my mom.
I would say learn out in the country because driving felt easy, but I think it's because there was no one else there.
Yeah.
It was not stressful. You know, obviously then when I worked my way up, it was time to go on the highway and merge, but
Did you do like the whole like were you driving a farmer's license at 12 years old or anything like that?
no, I wasn't doing all that.
Did you have friends that did?
Not really. No, I don't think we had that. Not in
Okay.
Stratford. But yeah, stay off your phone and go drive out in the country. Those are my tips.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the same question said, P.S. Do you know the best website to buy a custom handmade high quality table from someone who cares about their customers?
Yes, I do. The same person that recommends his mom for driving school. It's elliscustomcreations.com.
Oh.
Please check it out. We have plenty of octagonal tables that you cannot scam us on. We'll give you a good deal.
Good luck, Google Voice.
Yeah, I don't have any great tips. The one little tip that I remember my mom giving me is when you're slowing down, you're kind of coming to that slow, like complete stop, and then ease up on the brake and then push down on the brake again. You won't even feel like the throwback.
It's like a accordion.
Yes,
In
she
and
called it the
out.
accordion brake. Yep,
AB.
yep, the ABS, accordion brake system.
Nice.
So
Solid pun.
I remember the first time I was on the highway and somebody was calling me on my phone while I was driving, and it was the most stressful thing I could ever do to answer. It was my sister. She was calling me, and I was like, "Hi, I'm on the highway. What's up?" It was like so hard for me to even like look down at my phone to grab it. You know.
I remember not realizing that you only drive with one foot until I started driving. And my mom or dad was like, no, just don't like use your left leg to brake because then you're going to be using the accelerator and brake at the same time.
Also, the blind spot's real. I was driving. I went to go get pizza one time with my sister, and we were driving. I thought this is so great, and I almost just went right into another person. And she's like, "You gotta check your blind spot." I was like, "I've heard that phrase before." Okay.
My dad grew up selling semi trailers, and if I saw the way he treated semi trailers while driving, and so as soon as I started driving, I felt like I was very courteous and cautious to semi trailers. Like, look how big of a vehicle they have to drive. Let them in. Flash your lights at them if it's like clear for them to merge in.
Right.
Switch lanes, whatever.
Yeah. We were driving home yesterday, and the semi had to like throw on the intense brakes.
Jake brakes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what those are, but I know it's a thing.
It was wild.
Yeah, then he almost got in our lane, and we had to swerve a little bit.
We were like,
we missed him.
We see that. I think he's coming. So, fun question.
Cool. Next question from Rachel. Oh, Jake?
Wait. It's his wife's name. It's his ex-girlfriend's name.
What is the best way to tell someone they have food in their teeth? Or do you not tell them?
Oh, I always tell them. I
How?
don't care if it's the President of the United States.
How do you do it?
Hey, you have something like in your top middle right here.
Okay. What if it's us three plus Catherine, Rachel, and Timon's parents? How would you do it to Mrs. Imsh? Said you always do it.
Yeah, I would.
She's not the president.
Yet.
I think I would wait till like I am standing next to her, sitting next to her,
Okay.
and then you just like, hey, you got a little something in your teeth.
You would?
I think so. People love knowing when they have something in their teeth.
Oh, yeah.
They do. They do.
I think I'm batting 1,000 telling people like, oh my gosh, thank you. That's what
You
they say
think
every
so?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's a level of embarrassment, but also it's like, oh, so over, like, it's so much more just like, thank you so much.
I'm
Like,
glad you told me.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I think that's a good answer. I don't do it enough besides Catherine. And even then, I feel bad about it. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal to me, but you're going to want to know kind of thing.
I'll tell you what happens a lot because I do this to people all the time. Is if like I always try to mirror them. If it's on, I'm looking at them, it's on their left, so I will go on my left. So all they have to do is like mirror exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Nope. Then they go to their left.
There's no universal, like my dad's you're on your right, he's on his right. I'm a mirror guy.
Yeah.
There's just no universal code for that. Let's change that. We're mirror boys.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let me think what the words are.
Okay.
You've got food and I want you to mirror
Oh,
my emotions when I tell you it's at. It's a Michael Jackson cover of Man in the Mirror.
yeah, I like it. Took
Us
me,
being mirror boys.
mere mortals.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. one more.
Your
You
turn
wanna-
with Justin Timberlake mirrors.
It's like you're my mirror. Whoa, my mirror for your food and your teeth. Whoa,
Yeah, that was good.
couldn't get any clearer.
Oh,
If you were really looking at your teeth.
oh.
I can't go that high. No, that's it.
All right, last question from Malcolm. He says, I am 16 and I do not want to be in a, quote, more than friends relationship. So, what are some good, still just as witty, reverse pickup lines? He said, I need something funny and self-deprecating.
Wait, this is like a rejection line?
No, basically,
Reverse pickup line.
like, I
Let
guess,
him down
like,
easy.
don't go out with me?
Or is it like,
He says
You're
he does
letting them
not want to be in
down.
a relationship. So I don't think he's in one. He just needs a reverse pickup line, as in like
If I say something,
more
they
like
won't want to date me.
self-deprecating jokes, I guess.
like,
The
oh,
style of reverse pickup.
even if you told me I couldn't get that food out of my teeth.
You're not going to want to kiss me back there? Getting a little close to the bread behind my ears.
Yeah, I call the area behind my ears the bread factory. And yeah.
We're not go near that. What else is a reverse pickup line?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, you go up to a girl, approach her,
Yeah.
and you say something rude about yourself.
Or just like, yeah, like, I'm not very nice to my mom. Like, I don't think a girl's going to be like, please date me.
You know texting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously. No, I'm not going to ask for your number. You know driving? Yeah, I text and drive all the time.
Right.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And I'm not good at it. Like,
I'm not even good at texting by myself.
no.
A lot of typos.
You know those semis? I get right in front of, I just merge right in front of them. Is that good?
Nice. Nice.
You got one time?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What do you have a girlfriend?
No.
So what do you say to girls?
So what have you been saying?
How'd you do that?
So
What are some of your
So
tricks?
what's your secret?
how did you pull that off? When do you think you're gonna have a girlfriend, Timon? Give us a date.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
A date and year. I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna put it in my notes.
Yeah, that's better. You guys, I don't want to.
Yeah. Don't mess with Destiny. Destiny overrated.
You think her name's Destiny?
No, that word is overrated.
Yeah?
Dumb word.
Dumb word.
Anyway, unless it's manifest destiny. Hey, USA baby.
Predestiny?
Predestination.
That's a dumb word to you, huh?
I'm gonna say Timon date. That's the name of the
Timon
note.
date.
When we going on a
Fun.
date?
We're going on a date.
Then you had to take him to church next morning. I mean, gas ain't free.
Gas ain't free. Timon, you're 17 now,
Yes.
going into your senior year.
Senior year.
How many girls do you know? Like, are we close?
Doesn't matter quantity, buddy. It matters quality.
Bundy.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, don't.
Hey,
Don't rush destiny. More like don't rush God's will.
see that? Yeah.
So yeah,
Underrated.
That's why I'm like I really don't know. But like
I just want to know how many girls you know.
that's such a question that I don't know.
How many girls do you know right now?
How many? That's such a random. How many girls do you think you know?
I know it's a
Yeah,
funny
that-
question. I'm
I
trying to be funny.
I'm like, I don't know how. Do I know 2,500 girls?
Here's my answer. Enough.
Oh, enough.
Maybe. Well.
So you think
that would imply that I already know
Yeah,
who I'll
exactly.
end up with, and I'm not going to claim that. So.
Like on a weekly basis, do you communicate? This is digitally or in person.
Yeah.
With 25 or more girls.
Probably not.
Okay. Gotta push the date back.
No way, dude. I think it just takes one. And
Yeah,
never
but
mind.
you gotta cast a.
Time
wide
was
net.
just never mind. Time was just talking about it. Well, never mind.
Jake, who are you?
Time
giving
was just
advice
mentioning a
in
girl-
finding a
never
girl.
Time was
That
just
one
talking about that.
ghosty-
Well,
well.
never mind. Timon had just like right before. Never mind.
Okay, he's doing this. He like
Yeah,
doesn't want us to.
sorry.
Okay, let's.
We'll just
her name
agree-
rhymes with.
Well, never mind.
You'll see her.
Bleep it.
Head was next level, dude.
All right, I have my date. What's yours, Brad?
Let's see. Right now it is August of 23. It's gonna be August of 26.
First girlfriend?
Yeah,
God's timing goes slow.
I think so.
Hey, no problem with that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna. Do you think you're gonna go to college?
I don't think so.
Ghostrunners University.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. School of
But I
Hard
mean,
Knocks.
college classes maybe.
Okay.
Some.
Yeah. I think he's gonna wait a while, and then he's gonna be like, you know what? I'm 19. It's about time to settle down. He's gonna find one girl. He's going to be wonderful to her. She's going to be loving to him, and they're gonna get married by the time they're 20 and 7 months. Young marriage, young kids, having kids. He's gonna have his first child at 23. That kid's gonna be a co-host on the Ghostrunners podcast in 20 years.
My date that I wrote down was September 14th, 2024.
Okay.
You got a year. Make me proud.
About
son.
a year. Yeah, okay.
About a year.
Okay. You got to be honest when you do date.
Okay.
All right?
You have to text us as it's happening.
Yeah.
Send us a picture.
Yeah. She's like ordering her food. Told ya.
See? I'm going to pay for this. What's up?
Wow.
That's fun. All right, let's do our reviews of the week. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea.
My review comes from Wacy, which is an interesting name. She said, oh, it's he. I see the word dad. Your sponsors are killing me is the title of the 5-star review. Love the podcast. I've been a committed listener since my sister told me about you the first few months you guys started recording. OG Ghost, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm a dad of 2 little kids, and like Brad, we have a home birth for a little girl. Thankfully, no Puddle City, even though she was born within 2.5 hours of labor starting. Jeez. My wife started listening after a few years of hearing me laugh about random jokes from the pod. And to quote one of Catherine's most Barbie shows, I will never financially recover from this. I'm trying to think what my wife started listening. Why will he never financially recover this? Maybe that is in play. That works with the sponsors are killing me.
Yes.
His wife is buying everything from us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But hey, he's going to get a cool John Kander bag out of the deal.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He said, we were really considering coming to Grande Boo, but my wife is actually going to be assisting in a home birth over that time. So we'll have to keep an eye on the next vacation or get together. Love the laughs you guys provide and at times serious conversations while I work around the family farm and ranch. Blessings to you guys. And if I ever come to the middle of nowhere, Montana. Oh, and if you guys ever come to middle of nowhere, Montana, let us know.
Honestly?
I'm pretty sure he was at Grande Boo.
Oh, yeah, he was. What was his name?
Wazy?
Yeah, Wazy.
Yeah. He was there.
Wazy?
I was like, did you get here Google Maps, Apple? No, Wazy.
Waze.
Yeah.
Just use Wazy.
I honestly would love to go to the middle of nowhere, Montana.
Would you?
I think so. That sounds like a relaxing vacation. A nice time. From what I hear, Montana's a nice spot.
I've had a good time in Bozeman, Montana, and Big Sky, Montana.
Okay. I'm sure it's just like Bozeman.
Yeah.
Mine's from Uber Wet 13.
Uber Wet?
I'm Uber Wet, dude.
Holy cow.
That's what's up. 5-star review. My name's Thomas, and I just want to say that this podcast is what's up. It's clean, funny, and so random. We started a garden this year.
Look out.
And when we bite into a fresh tomato, we say, that's what's up. In my correct opinion, you should go on tour if you ever get enough money to.
If we ever get money?
Because it's like a big overhead to go on tour. That's pretty funny.
I want to go on tour. I just haven't raised the capital.
Gosh, I just need like $10,000, $20,000 more to get on tour. It's like, no, I think you'd make money, hopefully, if you went on tour. We just need more demand from people like you, Uber Wet. So tell your friends. My mom is the random comment girl that has made such Facebook posts as, do you kiss your spouse while they have morning breath? And do you get armpit sweat when you get scared? If you could give this... Oh, my podcast screen limit just went on. If you could give this podcast more than 5 stars, I would give it 6. Love the pod. Bye-bye. That's fun. Thanks, Uber.
Uber Wet.
Uber.
Nice. Cool. Well, this is a shorter episode, but we are recording this before Grande Boo. Didn't have as much personal stories to talk about, but still want to fill it up for you guys. Hour 10 or so.
Look forward to that Grande Boo episode on Wednesday. It's going to be zoppity.
Come back on Wednesday. It's got to be electric, high energy. And we appreciate you guys.
Thanks for all your support. We got a fun announcement coming on Wednesday's podcast as well.
Yeah.
Beyond Grande Boo, so be looking out for that.
If you want to hang out with us.
If you went to Grande Boo, you already know. I'm so loopy right now, dude.
All right, that's it.
Love you guys.
Let's get out of here.
Ghostrunners Podcast.